back with you once more, YouTube, on this Wednesday afternoon. You know me, I could not leave well enough alone. So what I did was, I took the, redid the box, and I repositioned the BNC to one side so I could get the screw and nut in there. And the other end has a nice big hole in it, but it's not a big deal. That's where I can get to that trim pot for the gain. So everything is looking good now, and I like that a lot. And in my zeal to get this done, I made some mistakes. And what it was is y'all remember that I thought I shorted this out once before. This time I did a pretty good job of it, because this is the wire I patched in to tap off of the 12 volts so I could power the little preamp. And I had these two wires on the end of this twisted together so I could feed it, in behind the pegboard and get it to come out. And I forgot about it, and I turned the power on. And when I did, I left it on for, I know, at least 3 minutes. So this really did fry this time. So, but doesn't really matter, because if you look here, I have another one. And I've already begun to prepare it to take this one's place. Like I said, it's not a huge setback, because I just found this one in my junk stuff. I think it's not junk. It actually was used for something, but I think what it was used for, I don't even mess with that anymore. So I figure I'll use it for this. So if not, it's not a big deal one way or the other. So always a way to get around things. But anyway, this time I've got the wires hooked up to the fluke voltmeter, and you can see there's just a tiny bit of a voltage on there from something. I don't know what from, but anyway, that's what that is. And this time I shouldn't short it out, I don't think. I'm gonna separate these a little bit better than they are right now, so I'll make sure that I don't. But I want to go ahead and get it tested, make sure my voltage is the way I think it is, and make sure that the radio works once again. So I'll bring you back for that in just a sec. Alright, back with you once more again at YouTube. I think I have the problem narrowed down on the little problem I'm having with my connection. I had that dead shorted for a while, and I think, I'm not really sure, but I'm pretty sure this is the problem. You can see that trace right there. It's pretty much melted, gone. If I can get this right place. But anyway, like I said, I think what the problem is. I kept smelling something. I kept thinking, what in the world am I smelling? I kept thinking it was the power supply from the wall wart. And I thought, that's what it is. But, after all this, I think that thing is still good. I think maybe this trace gave out before it did any damage to the power supply. Now, I don't know if I told you or not, but I did measure it at 12 volts putting out, but as soon as I hooked it up to the switch, it went away. And I'm thinking, I thought, when I turned the radio on, I thought the load was killing it. It looks like it survived. So I think this is just our problem area right here. So I'm going to try tracing that out and make sure that's what the problem is, and then we'll go from there. So I'll bring you back.
Using heroin along with other drugs.
Alright, well, I just brought you back for a second here. I wanted to show you that this is the
play a key role in
the original wall wart. It's working fine.
Strongest risk factor for heroin addiction,
I didn't have to do all that. I should learn by now that these switch boxes are the thing to look at first. I do have it repaired, obviously. Just put a wire
treatment
in
services
to replace
and
that
expand access
burn
to
up trace.
naloxone, a drug that can reverse
And,
the effects of opioid overdose.
Like I said, it's
Everyone
just
can learn about the risks of using
it's just
heroin.
what happens, I guess.
Get help for
When
substance
you're
abuse
playing around with these live wires, I should know better than to do that, but you know, sometimes you just don't even think about it. But like I said, this switch is now working. I can switch it on 2, it turns it off. Switch back on 1, turns it back on. So that's pretty much it. Got to plug the rest of them in there and put the top back on it, and I'll be done with this. So probably go ahead and just, like I said, use that same one again. I don't really see a need to change it. Just have to reconnect the wires is all. So that's all I gotta do. So let me do that and I'll be back in a bit. Alright, back here with you one more time. I got the MP3 player on my phone hooked up to this. Touch the probe to it. See, it works just fine. So that's reassuring that everything works there. And that's about all I can say about that. Just wanted to show you that it does work.